10 most surreal and psychedelic Italian brainrots. Number 10. Frigo Camello. Frigo Camello is, literally, a refrigerator with a camel's head and enormous shoes on its metal legs. This strange household appliance creature possesses a chilling ability. It can unleash icy winds all around, freezing everything in its path. Imagine opening the fridge and finding not food, but a robotic camel ready to spit out blizzards. Frigo Camello embodies the everyday turned upside down, an impossible hybrid that combines a desert camel with the kitchen refrigerator, giving us a dose of frozen, surreal humor. In the brainrot world, Frigo Camello wanders about, leaving a trail of psychedelic frost. It is said that it enjoys landing in strangers' kitchens to turn them into winter tundras where imaginary penguins skate. With every Arctic snort that comes from its camel mouth, it freezes cacti, coffee cups, and even the occasional clueless creature. It is the nightmare of summers and the mad king of spontaneous snowstorms. Without a doubt, this refrigerator camel makes us wonder, just how cold can the most absurd humor get? Number 9. Chimpanzini Bananini. Chimpanzini Bananini is a very peculiar chimpanzee. He has bright green fur and the body of a ripe banana. This tropical simian mix allows him to stand out anywhere, to the point that he is surprisingly effective when infiltrating situations where he shouldn't be. Armed only with his wit and his absurd appearance, Chimpanzini can appear out of nowhere in a serious meeting room or in the middle of a dark jungle, causing both astonishment and laughter. His style is so flashy that no one suspects his spying skills. After all, who would imagine a banana monkey could be stealthy? Legend has it that Chimpanzini Bananini was created in a crazy experiment to combine the nutritious with the mischievous. In the brainrot universe, he often crashes tropical parties, stealing the spotlight. One second he's a simple bunch of bananas, the next, bam, he transforms into a dancing chimpanzee that leaves everyone speechless. He loves to play slippery pranks, perhaps with peels of himself, and disappear into the crowd, leaving only the echo of his antics behind. His charisma is as magnetic as it is ridiculous, which is why he has earned a spot in this count of pure surrealism. Number 8. Bre Bre Patapim. Bre Bre Patapim is a creature that is half monkey and half plant. With the head of an ape and arms made of tree branches, like a bizarre druid, he controls the natural environment at will. He can summon trees, make plants bloom out of nowhere, and unleash storms with a single stomp. This psychedelic jungle being seems like a mischievous spirit of nature, leading a rebellion of leaves and thunder against logic. His gigantic branch arms allow him to stir the wind and the earth, turning any forest clearing into a chaotic folk festival, where the trees dance and the clouds thunder to the rhythm of his growls. In the world of brainrot, Bre Bre Patapim is seen as both a protector of the forest and an unpredictable prankster. One day he might cover an entire city with multicolored flowers in seconds, and the next, unleash a downpour inside a shopping mall just for the fun of watching people slip through puddles. Rumor has it that he proclaims himself the monsoon monkey, and there isn't a plant that doesn't obey his whims. With his mix of simian mischief and elemental power, this character reminds us that Mother Nature, in her most absurd version, also has a sense of humor. Number 7. Trippy Tropy. The name Trippy Tropy already hints at strangeness, and the character confirms it. It's a cat with the body of a giant shrimp, half feline, half crustacean. Its specialty is high-speed swimming, like a true catfish, and it is capable of generating feline tsunamis, magical cat-shaped waves of water that demolish everything they touch. Imagine a huge, whiskered shrimp surfing the ocean at torpedo speed, meowing as it raises fluorescent waves. Trippy Tropy, for its friends, glows in neon colors underwater, as if it were the mascot of an underwater rave. Those in the know about brainrot say that Trofero Trophy is so named because he is the grand prize in interdimensional aquatic races. On the shores of his universe, coral monuments have been seen in his honor, and there are crabs that worship him as a god of the tides. When he's not unleashing magical tsunamis, this shrimp cat plays with seaweed balls or chases bioluminescent lasers in the deep. His presence is so hypnotic and bizarre that one doesn't know whether to flee the giant wave or join his strange oceanic carnival. Number 6. Ballerina Cappuccina. Ballerina Cappuccina is a ballerina with a human-like appearance, but with one unusual detail. She wears a coffee cup for a head, with a face drawn on the ceramic. Her elegant pastel pink dress and her ballet slippers contrast with the surrealism of her cup head. On the Italian Brainrots stage, Ballerina Cappuccina moves with grace, performing impossible pirouettes while singing her famous high-pitched M-I-M-I-M-I-M-I. However, beneath her refined facade, she sometimes shows outbursts of comic madness. She can go from a delicate arabesque to throwing the contents of her cup head, boiling coffee, at the audience, all in an instant. Her duality between the adorable and the unsettling makes her a unique spectacle. The love story between Ballerina Cappuccina and Cappuccino Assassino is one of the most talked about legends in Brainrot, although it was hindered by her jealous sister, Espersona Signorina. Behind the scenes, it is said that Cappuccina dances to cover up secret missions for her caffeinated assassin lover, and that her dance steps contain Morse code messages for him. In her most psychedelic performances, the ballerina spills foam and coffee across the stage while laughing and crying at the same time, in an opera-like drama that makes no sense. This cup-headed ballerina reminds us that in the brainrot world, love can also be strange, caffeinated, and Number 5. Cappuccino Assassino. Cappuccino Assassino, also known as Cappuccino Assassino, is literally a coffee cup armed with floating ninja swords at its sides. Despite its apparently small size, it is a fearsome warrior. Its strength comes from its mastery of martial arts, its dizzying attack speed, and its superhuman reflexes. This lethal espresso jumps, spins, and slashes in the blink of an eye, spilling drops of coffee along the way as if they were trails of smoke. It always wears a stoic expression drawn on the porcelain of its cup, and from time to time, a sinister chuckle escapes as it sharpens its teaspoons as if they were shurikens. No one is safe from a bitter sip when this little coffee goes into action. Cappuccino Assassino is the anti-hero archetype in the Brainrot universe. Solitary, lethal, and of course, exaggeratedly absurd. The saga tells that his heart beats for Ballerina Cappuccina, although he hides it behind a layer of cold foam. After fulfilling his hitman contracts, who hires a ninja cup? Questions only Brainrot can answer. He usually takes refuge in a cosmic coffee shop to recharge. There, he meditates on life with one last sip of coffee, because according to him, as long as one drop of caffeine remains, the mission continues. His caffeinated exploits have made him as famous as he is feared among the other Brainrots, proving that even an innocent cup can be the star of a surreal thriller. Number 4. Vaca Saturno Saturnita. Vaca Saturno Saturnita seems to have emerged from an astral delirium. She is a cow whose body is nothing less than the planet Saturn, rings and all, instead of a normal abdomen. She floats majestically in the stellar void, mooing with a spatial reverb echo. This cosmic cow can fly through space at will, manipulate human emotions just by emitting a hypnotic moo, and even use a jet breath that propels her between galaxies. Imagine a traditional dairy cow, but with planetary rings spinning around her belly, shooting star-like glimmers from her eyes as she soars across the firmament. She is both adorable and completely psychedelic, as if a farm scene had merged with a sci-fi space opera. In Brainrot mythology, many see Saturnita as a wandering deity of the cosmos. It is said that her milk is neon-colored and capable of inducing lucid dreams in those who drink it. When Saturnita descends to inhabit the planets, her mere presence alters moods. She can bring a wave of collective euphoria or plunge everyone into a contemplative trance, depending on her mood. Her moods resonate with multiple tones. They say they hide secrets of the universe in each resonance, but beware. If she gets angry, that jet breath could create wormholes from which no one escapes. Vaca Saturno Saturnita is the embodiment of the cosmic and the absurd in perfect harmony, a bovine star of our countdown. Number 3. Lirili Larilla. Lirili Larila is a walking surrealist spectacle, an elephant with the body of a cactus, adorned with sandals on its feet, as if it were always ready for the beach. It lives in a multicolored desert in the Brainrot world, where it has the astonishing power to stop time at will. Its cactus skin is covered with desert flowers and shimmering thorns, and when it blinks, its large eyes convey a strange, ancient wisdom, perhaps from having seen eons pass thanks to its power. As it walks, it leaves footprints in the shape of melted clocks on the sand, paying homage to the very notion of time shattered to pieces. Lirili Larila can pause the sunset or extend the dawn as it pleases, and it does so with a diva's flair. It is common to see it with its trunk held high, freezing time while humming an absurd melody. Within the Brainrot universe, Lirili proclaims itself the surreal queen of the desert. They say it lost its memory millions of years ago, perhaps from stopping and restarting time so often. But that doesn't stop it from ruling its kingdom of psychedelic dunes with a firm hand, or rather, a firm trunk. When some interdimensional traveler gets lost in its lands, Lirili usually plays with them. It stops time just before a giant hourglass runs out or before the sun sets, just to observe the visitor's confusion. Its sense of humor is as dry as the desert it inhabits, but everyone respects it. After all, whoever controls time controls madness, and Larila controls both with thorny elegance. Number 2. Bombardero Cocodrilo. Bombardero Cocodrilo is as fearsome as its name suggests, a warplane with the face of a giant crocodile, soaring through the skies with ferocity. It is capable of flying at supersonic speeds, carrying out nosedive airstrikes, and dropping explosive bombs left and right, laughing with every boom it causes. Visually, it's a mix between an old World War II bomber and a prehistoric reptile. Its cockpit has fangs, its wings bear green scales, and a mechanical roar comes from its tail. When it opens its mouth, the nose of the plane, instead of fire, a bombardment of cartoonish bombs shaped like dragon eggs comes out. It is flying chaos personified. In the Brainrot world, Bombardero Cocodrilo is Chaos's favorite villain. It loves to create confusion from above. It has been seen competing with volcanoes to see who can make the bigger explosion. Sometimes its phrases are heard on the radio in a strange, incoherent Italian before it attacks. Something like military orders that no one understands but that sound funny. Every time it appears in the sky, the other characters know a shower of madness is coming. Bombardero Cocodrilo enjoys its fame as an aerial terror and wears it with pride. After all, in a universe where everything is absurd, it makes sure there are also booms and unbridled action. Number 1. Tralalero Tralala. Finally, we arrive at number 1, the iconic Tralalero Tralala. This character has become the undisputed symbol of Italian Brainrot due to its energy and unforgettable image. Tralalero Tralala is an anthropomorphic shark with sneakers who runs at superhuman speed while a computerized Italian voice repeats nonsensical tongue twisters around him. The scene is as crazy as it sounds. Imagine a bipedal shark wearing Nikes, sprinting through streets, beaches, or the bottom of the sea, while the air vibrates with an Italian electronic song that makes no sense at all. His appearance combines the fearsome, a smile full of sharp teeth, with the hilarious, those shoes and his expression of absurd urgency. Tralalero Trala perfectly embodies the essence of this trend. He exists in situations with no coherence whatsoever, with a frantic pace and an audio-visual aesthetic that blends retro, glitch, and absurdly comical elements. He's not just fast at running, he's also fast at spreading laughter and confusion to anyone who sees him. In the Brainrot universe, he often appears out of nowhere to compete in races against ghost motorcycles or to chase flying trains. He always wins, of course, because the laws of physics are on vacation when he's around. Tralalero is beloved by all fans of this living meme thanks to his uninhibited style and his outlandish charisma. He is the surreal king of Italian Brainrots, and after seeing him in action, we perfectly understand why no one else could take this top spot.